weeks ago, I had the distinct honor of serving on a panel of judges at the Miss Lane County pageant. And this morning, I'm very honored to be joined in studio by Miss Lane County and Miss Emerald Valley. We've got Maya Cash and Maliya Morgan here joining us today, the newly crowned, like I said, Miss Lane County and Miss Emerald Valley 2025. First of all, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you so much.
Of course, and thank you for joining me. Maya, I'll start with you. Miss Lane County 2025. Yes. When you found out that that was your crown, you're going to wear the tiara around, what did that feel like? What was it like to that emotional reaction?
I was absolutely shocked. This being my first pageant ever, I was so overwhelmed by so many emotions, but definitely so grateful for the opportunity and to be able to serve my community. So just really looking forward to this year.
Yeah, how much fun. Absolutely. Maliya, what about for you? What was that first thought that went through your head when they called your name?
I was just very proud of myself. I worked really hard and I was just ready to hit the ground running right away. And then also being crowned with my sister Maya has just been such a special, rewarding moment for us.
Now, Maliya, we were talking a little bit during the commercial break. You might be responsible for the both of you being here. What's the story? How did you get into pageants and how did you maybe pull Maya along on that journey as well?
Actually, my mom was the one that introduced me to pageantry. She told me that this was a great way for her to make friends, and it was something that I was looking for, especially being in my mid-20s. And so when I started it, I fell in love with pageantry, and I wanted to get all of my friends involved. And so Maya, she's so talented, and I was just like, Maya, like, come serve this community with me, and like, we can do this together. And now we're doing it together. So I'm just so excited that she trusted me within this process, and now we get to experience the beauty of pageantry and sisterhood.
Was there a little bit of a proud mama moment there when you heard her name called?
Oh yeah, I was so happy, almost on the verge of tears, because like I've also seen Maya work so hard, and like it is really hard to get up on the stage sometimes and like really just showcase yourself and your talents, and it's just very rewarding.
And those talents were on stage throughout the night at Crestwell High School that 2 Saturdays ago. Maya, what kind of things can people expect as you guys continue on? What kind of talents are you guys showcasing, and what's it like to go and watch these pageants when you get to go and sit in the crowd?
Absolutely. What is so fun about having Maliya as my sister this year is that we're both dancers. So we both bond over that. We know exactly what we're going through, exactly the hours that we're putting in for training. Maliya, I don't know if you're sticking to the same talent, but yes, we'll definitely be dancing in Seaside, and that will be our form of talent.
You talked about it a little bit there, Seaside. What is happening in Seaside and when?
At the end of June, we will be attending Miss Oregon in Seaside. We're very excited. We've been getting to know a few other contestants and going to pageants, meeting all of the sisters and our class of Miss Oregon 2025.
Now, at the core of this Miss Lane County pageant, there are you guys talk about some missions that you guys are on, the types of things that the community impacts you'd like to see. Maya, tell me a little bit about what your community impact project is.
Absolutely. So my community service initiative, or CSI within our organization, is Making Leaps for Lupus. So that is advocating and raising awareness for autoimmune diseases. My mother was diagnosed 3 years ago, so I used the medium of dance to communicate and tell that story and raise awareness.
Do you talk with your mom a lot about that? How proud is she of you?
I do. I have to add, my mom as well was super excited and was like, you have to do a pageant. That was the meaning behind all of this, and she definitely is my strength and everything that I hope to embody throughout this year.
Emily, what about you? What is your community service initiative?
Yeah, so my CSI is Reach and Rise, which puts an emphasis on mental health education in public schools. I believe that mental health education should be accessible for everyone. And so I really go out and say what my mental health initiative is into schools, and also speaking to community leaders on how we can push my SERV initiative into my community.
Now that Seaside pageant coming up at the end of June, what's next for you guys now? What kind of preparations are you in? Obviously, you got the crown, you're feeling good, but you're back to work. So Maya, what's next for you as far as the preparation between now and end of June?
Absolutely. So really pushing that community service initiative out into our community. Right now, I'm looking at hosting dance classes and workshops to raise awareness, and then also all of those funds and proceeds will go directly to the American Foundation of Lupus Awareness.
You guys are in your early 20s.
Right.
I'm not allowed to say on camera what I was doing in my early 20s, but it certainly wasn't this impactful. You guys are fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. As far as what would people expect to see, Maliya, if they come out and check you guys out in Seaside in June? What can they expect to see at those pageants, especially the big show?
Yeah, we have different stages of competition. So we have interview, which is 30%, and then on-stage question, 10%. Talent, 20%, evening gown, also 20%. So if you come to the pageant, that is what you'll see. And then you'll also be able to see us win scholarship money. That's the base of our organization, is scholarship and education, and just making sure that all of us young women have opportunities opportunities out in our community. So you'll also be able to see us in the Seaside Parade. We're super excited about the costumes that we're going to be able to do.
Awesome.
So it's a whole week long thing of us volunteering and just also experiencing the sisterhood and foundation of this organization.
Well, just look for the Miss Lane County Pageant Program on social media. I found them on Facebook and Instagram to follow along for Miss Lane County and Miss Emerald Valley. We'll be cheering for you from a distance. Congratulations again, and good luck come June.
Thank you so much.
Of course, thanks for joining us today.